Welcome to our channel. I'm Alina, and I'm thrilled to have you here. Today, we continue our journey with James, but this time, our focus shifts to something that beats in the heart of millions: football, the game that unites nations. Let's listen in as James dives deep into his passion for the sport.
Elena, you remember last time we were talking about fishing, that peaceful, meditative escape from the chaos of life? Well, today I want to talk about the exact opposite: chaos, adrenaline, and millions of voices screaming in unison. I'm talking about football.
Ah, football. I should have known. You have that spark in your eyes whenever someone even whispers the word. So tell me, why does this sport hold such a sacred place in your heart?
Because it's everywhere, Elena. It's not just a game, it's a language. Whether you're in Brazil, Egypt, France, Ghana, Japan, or Argentina, you'll find people with a ball, a goalpost made of two stones, and pure joy on their faces. And beyond the streets and fields, football is woven into the cultural fabric of societies, shaping identities and histories.
True. It's one of the few things truly universal. But have you ever wondered why? Why football and not, say, basketball or tennis?
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. Football is so accessible. All you need is a ball and space. No expensive gear, no hoops, no nets. Just passion. And let's face it, football doesn't require height like basketball or elite clubs like golf. It's for everyone: the rich, the poor, the tall, the short. Moreover, its rules are simple enough for children to grasp, yet complex enough to challenge the greatest tacticians. This balance makes it a perfect sport for all ages and skill levels.
I've read that FIFA says football is played by over 250 million people worldwide, across 200 countries. That's nearly 1 in 30 people on Earth. But here's my question. What fuels this popularity year after year?
Several things. First, the history. Football as we know it today was formalized in England in the 19th century, but even the ancient Chinese had a version called kuju, and the Romans played something similar too. Over time, the simplicity of football allowed it to spread like wildfire. Also, the sport's ability to adapt to local customs helped it thrive in diverse regions. For example, the South American flair versus the disciplined European style.
So it's like a timeless flame passed down through generations?
Exactly. And then come the World Cups. The FIFA World Cup is the most watched sporting event in the world. Over 5 billion people tuned into the 2022 World Cup at some point. It's like the Olympics of football, but even more emotionally charged. The tournament is more than competition. It's a festival of culture, pride, and passion that happens every 4 years, uniting people from all walks of life. The host countries invest heavily in infrastructure, leaving behind stadiums and facilities that boost local economies.
Let's talk money, because passion alone doesn't build stadiums. How much do fans really spend on football?
Elena, it's massive. In Europe alone, fans spend billions every year. Tickets, jerseys, travel, streaming services, stadium snacks, club memberships. In the Premier League, an average match ticket can cost 40 to 80 pounds. Multiply that by 38 games per club per season and millions of fans, it's staggering. And beyond tickets, there are merchandise sales, endorsements, and digital content that generate billions more globally. The business side of football fuels jobs, from groundskeepers to broadcasters, creating a vast ecosystem around the sport.
And yet, the stands are always full. That says something about how football binds people.
It's like religion in some countries. In Brazil, kids grow up with a ball at their feet. In England, match days are sacred. In countries like Senegal or Morocco, football is a source of national pride. The fan rituals, chants, colors, banners create a sense of belonging and identity. Football clubs often serve as pillars of communities, supporting social programs and youth engagement.
Let's compare football to basketball. Why do you think football reigns as the global game, while basketball remains more dominant in the US and parts of Asia?
Great question. First, basketball requires specific infrastructure. Hardwood courts, hoops, gym space. Football? Any patch of dirt or grass is enough. Also, football is more team-oriented. 11 players, tactics, formations, philosophy. And the pace. One goal could be the only goal of the game. It's dramatic, like a chess match where one move decides everything. Basketball is fast-paced with constant scoring, which is exciting, but football's tension builds over time, making each goal more impactful. Moreover, football's spread was helped historically by European colonization, where it was introduced worldwide, embedding itself in many cultures deeply.
So it's like a timeless flame passed down through generations?
But basketball has its own beauty: speed, agility, aerial grace. Don't you think?
Totally. I love basketball too, but it feels contained, like theater in a box. Football is like an open field poem, and no matter how great one player is, like Messi or Ronaldo, they can't win alone. It teaches unity, sacrifice, defense, patience, timing. The sport encourages understanding of complex strategies like pressing, offside traps, counterattacks, all of which require intense teamwork.
You make it sound spiritual.
Because it is. Some players fast during Ramadan and still play 90 minutes at world-class levels. Some play while grieving. Others carry the hopes of nations. Football stories often reflect human struggles, poverty, migration, identity, and triumph against odds.
And yet, some people criticize footballers for making too much money.
Yes, but we need to understand the economy behind it. A club like Real Madrid or Manchester United generates over $700 million in revenue annually. Players are the product. Without them, no fans, no sponsors, no broadcast deals. The money also supports youth academies, community projects, and the development of the sport globally. And player salaries reflect market demand, talent rarity, and revenue generated.
Makes sense? But tell me about the stadiums. These massive structures. What's their role beyond hosting matches?
Great point. Stadiums like the Camp Nou, Maracana, or Lusail Stadium in Qatar, they're monuments. They host not only games, but history, joy, heartbreak, protests, unity. They also employ thousands: security, vendors, maintenance, guides, local businesses nearby. Modern stadiums integrate technology, from giant screens and advanced sound systems to eco-friendly design and smart crowd management. They are social hubs where fans gather before and after matches, creating an electric atmosphere. And what about youth football? Is it only for fun, or can it be a life path?
Both. In many poor countries, football is a way out. Young players dream of being scouted, joining academies, getting contracts abroad. But even for those who don't go pro, the sport builds discipline, health, friendship. Youth tournaments are celebrated events, often sponsored by governments and NGOs to encourage social cohesion and physical fitness. Grassroots football is the foundation for future stars and a pillar for communities.
Let me ask you this. If football didn't exist, what would the world lose?
Wow. That's like asking what we'd lose without music. We'd lose millions of childhood dreams. We'd lose World Cup memories, father-son moments, stadium cheers, national unity, joy. Football is a common thread connecting generations, offering hope, relief, and celebration. Its absence would leave a cultural void unlike any other sport could fill.
James, thank you. This conversation was electric.
Thank you, Elena. I don't just love football, I live it. It's the game that taught me everything: hope, heartbreak, humility.
If you enjoyed this deep journey into the world of football, don't forget to subscribe. Remember, football isn't just about goals. It's about what happens between them. We'll see you next time, where every conversation is a match worth watching.